All right, we are live. Good afternoon. I usually say good evening, but today it is good afternoon. I am thrilled to be here today on a Thursday. This is awesome. So, first of all, a quick thank you to each of you who understood. Obviously, this is rescheduled from our usual Monday night. Monday was Labor Day, obviously, this past week. And it was also a day that I needed to take a break. Which is why the timing on this is like crazy. It's really crazy because I actually am turning what was going to be regular teaching to actually more of an interactive conversation today. So first of all, hello and welcome. Go ahead and pop your little hello in the comments below. Let me know that you are here. I'm going to refresh my page so that I can see that everything is running. Let's see here. There we are. Awesome. Anyway, so welcome everybody. This is Thursday afternoon. I am going to keep this right on point. First of all, obviously, hello everybody. My name is Lisza Crisali. This is our Getting Down to Business Live. I am the host, and my husband and I obviously run our company, Exercise and Nutrition Works, and our work as business growth strategists with health and wellness professionals, and the work that we do with our clients in helping create even more profitable, scalable, and leveraged businesses. So if you don't already know this is National Self-Care Awareness Month. I am spending this entire month talking about what self-care and actually dealing with stress, like how to deal with stress. Now, this is very interesting. I've been planning this for a while. And the reason that I really wanted to focus on this for the month, a topic for the month, is that obviously there is a lot going on. This month, September and October, are extremely high energy, draining components going on in the world. There is a lot happening in the world right now. I don't need to be telling you guys this, right? We know this. With those of you who have kids going back to school and dealing with that, dealing with, how to do your business, dealing with new regulations and health issues, dealing with political environment, dealing with, business and running a business. All of these things are converging at the same time. And as I was sort of watching this summer, I had the opportunity to, put together some resources for you. I'm going to share those with you at the end. So stick with me because I have a gift for you. But I've literally spent most of July and August really prepping this and putting this together. And it just so happens that the timing on this is really pertinent, right? It's really pertinent right now. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? Again, we have, normally this time of year, and again, we're beginning to go into, believe it or not, the holiday season, the end of the year. A lot is coming up on board here. And so I want to make sure that you guys have the tools and resources available at your fingertips to be able to handle this and address this, right? There are ways to do this. And so, again, I will share with you towards the end here in just a little bit. But first of all, please go ahead and tell me hello. Let me know that you're here, where you are joining from. Now, as I mentioned to you, this month we're focusing a lot on stress and how it can affect not only your fitness and your wellness results, but also obviously health in general. And this is just as, I know I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys are in the industry, but this is for me to relate to you because many times we relay this to our clients. And again, avoid, don't actually apply the same stuff to ourselves. And I know you guys, and I know this from experience, right? Okay, so understanding that stress and actually chronic stress can raise havoc with your body's hormone levels, right? This actually causes all kinds of problems, everything from weight gain to high blood pressure, and plus just generally, not feeling well. Now, again, adding in, right, we have, stresses that are going on now. Hey, Katie, nice to see you. Great. She is here from Redondo Beach. All right, you guys, continue pop in here and let me know, where you are joining me from. Hopefully, Redondo, your air quality is okay. We've been seeing some not such great pictures from Southern California. We understand. Monday, interestingly enough, the winds were blowing here in the Vegas on Monday, and we were completely inverted. Actually, very similar to what I saw some pictures today from San Francisco, and it was completely orange. And literally we could barely see down the street, right? So again, I hope you guys are doing well, and staying indoors as much as possible. And these are other things, right? These other environmental factors, the fires that are going on, the concerns that we have for other people, right? This all adds to the chronic stress and literally adds to the havoc going on with our bodies, right? Now, obviously some stress is expected during day-to-day life, right? We all know we kind of have the average stuff. And as business owners, we probably, it's an up and down, seesaw, right? With, on different days on what's going on. And the good news is, that it doesn't have to get out of hand, right? You can keep it under control. Well, as long as you pay attention to the warning signs, you can generally stop it from getting completely out of control before it's too late. Oh, I see a few more comments here. So Katie says it's bad. Yeah, we've been through quite a few of them. And so again, we have several of our clients. One of our clients is up in Oregon, and literally the fires are just, she's watching them closely, very close to evacuating. So we are thinking of all of you and all of our friends and neighbors. So this is even more important to understand why addressing this right now is so very important. Now, as I mentioned in here, the topic here is, and I want to really dial this in, why powering through stress doesn't work. Okay, why just powering through it and I can just handle this, why it doesn't work. I'm going to be talking about that today. Okay, now, as I said, I'm going to share with you some simple things that you can do. But I also want you to understand that, why powering through it, and what's going to happen, right? When you try and just do that. And I see this many times with men, and I'm sorry, but many men, when they start getting under a lot of stress, they just think if I work harder, and again, probably women too, I tend to do this, right? If I just, work a little harder and just do more hours, or I do something like this, right? That's just it's going to make it handle it. And that is not necessarily correct, you guys and ladies. Okay, I want you to understand, when you learn exactly how your body responds to stress, okay, and really understand how your body responds, it can be a huge aha moment for you. Okay, now it helps to understand what you can do to calm down your body so you feel instantly more balanced and more in control. Okay, so this is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, it's tempting, as I mentioned, to think that you can power through it, but over time, right, if you consistently are powering through it. Hey, Amanda's here from Southern Illinois. Awesome. But again, over time, it absolutely takes a toll. Okay. Again, many of us as entrepreneurs think that is what it takes. Okay. Thinks that is what it takes. If I just power through this, etc. And I'm going to share, and this is where it's going to get a little personal today. Okay. You may or may have not seen, obviously this, our usual getting down to business happens on Monday evenings. Yes, this past Monday was Labor Day. Yes, I moved it to today. But I want to be really straight up with you. I was actually my intent was to hold my getting down to business on Monday regardless. We weren't doing a barbecue. We were, here, just working most of the day. Taking an easy day, but basically here to work and get things done. And, I was full on set that I was going to do the Getting Down to Business Live. Interesting, as I mentioned to you, on Monday, we had a very bad inversion layer with the smoke from the California fires. Very similar to what's going on in San Francisco today, in Southern California today, in Oregon today, where it came in. It was a very, very hot day. It was actually supposed to be 114 that day, but literally because there was so much smoke, the sun literally couldn't even get through. And so it was only 108 degrees that day. Okay, only 108. So incredibly hot. The sky was orange. You could barely see down the street. And so I knew that I could not get outside. Okay. And I'm going to be talking about, different things that you can do to address stress, like figure out what works best for you. One of those things for me is to go out, to get out, to go do a hike, get out in nature. That is one of the things that works really, really well for me. I had already worked out on Monday morning. Again, usually I always do my workouts in the morning. I did a workout. What happened to me on Monday was something that very, very rarely happens. It doesn't happen to me often, but I had literally, the best way to explain it was a complete energy drain. Now, it wasn't stress. I'm not going to say I was stressed out. I wasn't. But I want you to understand how this applies here. I literally felt like something had sucked everything out of me. I had nothing left to give. As I like to say, I couldn't adult. I could not adult. I couldn't even deal. Like, I sat down and everything became overwhelming. Everything became too much. All of a sudden, it was just things that I had going on. You guys, this happens. I've been in business for 17 years. This happens. How many of you have, had, you do what you've been doing for so long? You guys, we still have our moments. So give me an aha, like, yes, I know we all experience this. And this is why I want to be so transparent with you and help you understand that even in 17 years in business, while it doesn't happen very often, Monday was one of those times. Then it did. And it was complete overwhelm. And so my tools and my resources that I normally do were not working for me. Okay. And it was so interesting because I was just releasing my ebook, which you guys are going to see here in a minute. I was literally like all excited for that. And I literally had to go back to what I had created for you guys to see how can I deal with this myself. So and I'll share a little bit more of that with you in a moment. Here are some of the ways that stress, just let me help you understand how stress can change your body. Okay. If you're the type of person who just wants to power through it, here's what happens. You gain weight in the form of body fat, right? Because having chronically high levels of stress hormone cortisol, we all know this. And again, I know you guys are in the industry, right? High levels of cortisol make you hungry and they increase your fat storage. That obviously contributes to weight gain and the buildup of fatty tissue. It can make it very hard to sleep. Now, I'm an anomaly, I think. I sleep like a rock regardless. Like, I really sleep incredibly well. But for a lot of people, when they're under heavy amounts of stress, and again, I'm not stressed, but for me, this was overwhelm. But again, when it is stress, many people have a hard time sleeping. So let me know if that's you. Yep, Katie gives me a hand up, right? So if again, how does your body respond? So this is about exploring this so that you're really clear on the warning signals. Okay, another one. Oh, actually, okay. So making it hard to sleep. So what the cortisol does is it makes your body want to stay up at night and then sleep during the day. This is interesting, right? So that's what cortisol does, which causes an even bigger hormonal disruption, and it affects your hunger hormones as well. Really, really interesting stuff here. Okay. That's not my issue, but I know it is for many people. I know it is. Okay. And if that's you, let me know. Another item, you can feel aches and pains and headaches. So again, under extreme amounts of stress, your muscles tighten up. So for me, it happens in my jaw. I tend to clench my teeth. Who else here is a teeth clencher? Okay. I know that. Like, I will catch myself. That's where I have my stress. I clench my teeth. The muscles tighten up, and this can literally cause things like migraines, low back pain, jaw issues, whatever that might be for you. Let me know, you guys. I'm watching the comments here. So who here is a jaw clencher, like clenches your teeth or grinds your teeth? Okay, this is a key component of understanding of stress and how your body responds to stress. Okay, also stress can hurt your heart, right? So repeated high stress hormone levels, they elevate your heart rate and can cause an increase in blood pressure, increase the risk of hypertension, heart attack, or stroke. So again, watching you and or your clients for high blood pressure, hypertension, etc. Okay, these are really key components that you have to keep an eye out for. So let's see here. You guys with me there? All right. I want to know who else. Are you guys not teeth clenchers? Am I the only one? I didn't see one say. Okay. Am I the only one? Okay. So your immune system, additionally, your immune system takes a big hit, right? So over time, communication between your body's stress response centers and your immune systems becomes disrupted. Okay, this has been linked to development of chronic fatigue, to depression, to immune disorders, to diabetes and obesity. Okay, so it's about looking at this, your immune system, and now, especially right now with COVID-19. How do we deal with this? With all of these pressures going on, the COVID is actually causing more stress in people, right? For people who are having maybe job issues, money issues, that what might be hitting them. And now that actually reduces their immunity, right? When you need to increase immunity, right? You need to build your body's immunity. Okay, so it is very, very important that you realize that powering through stress is only contributing to these issues. Okay, you need to keep your body as clean as possible. Powering through stress is bad for your gut. It disrupts the workings of your digestive system. Okay, so not just from the extra hormones floating around your body, but also by impacting your appetite. So this can lead to acid reflux, to bloating, to nausea, to pain, and even diarrhea or constipation. Okay, Amanda says, I get stress balls and knots in my traps. Oh my goodness, Amanda. Right? Like right here, right? This is what, so you tighten up like this. So this, it's really interesting. I know exactly what you're talking about, right? So again, how many of you guys feel your tension and your stress right here in your traps, right? So many times, especially if you're sitting at a desk, you're doing this, your shoulders are uptight, you might be working tight, right? You're tightening all this. Okay, I used to be really bad here, and it's actually transitioned for me more into my jaw recently for some reason. But I absolutely I agree with you, right? Yep, Amanda. Again, understand, make sure you figure out where this is happening in your body. This is really, really important, because once you clearly identify how your body responds, then it's going to help you understand what processes you can do to relieve it. Okay, so I talked about it's bad for your butt, but it's bad for your butt. It's bad for your gut. It's bad for your gut. But also, and you got guys and gals, sorry to tell you, it can also affect your sex life and your sex drive. Okay, stress can dampen libido. I can never say it. It can dampen it. It can also disrupt menstrual cycles, and it also affects fertility if you are young. So again, understanding that it comes across all of these areas in your life. Okay. Now, why it is so important to take time to de-stress. Okay. Why it's important to take time to de-stress. Your body is wired to handle short-term stress. It is what we're all prepared for that, right? We understand, like, in business, let's say 2019, right? Way back in 2019, we just had, the standard day-to-day stressors of maybe running a business, right? Being an entrepreneur, getting out there. Those are day-to-day stressors. We know that 2020 is unlike any other. So Lucha says, I'm more of a grinder than a clencher. Yes, he is. It's why he uses a mouth guard at night. So yes, Lucha grinds his teeth, right? I tend to clench my teeth, which is interesting. So he grinds them down, which his dentist has made him aware of. And so he wears a night guard, a mouth guard, right? A mouth guard at night. So Lucha will probably share this with you, but I'll go ahead. So I have this weird thing. You guys, I'm always like an open book here. I have this weird thing. So Lucha got these mouth guards. So there's these little plastic mouth guards that you put. They're really little. They're not even that big. And so he got me one because, again, it works for either clenching or grinding. And I cannot wear it. I literally cannot wear it. It makes me gag. And it's this little tiny thing it's this little plastic thing that goes in your mouth. And I cannot wear it. Like, it literally makes me gag. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Don't ask me why. I'm very strange about, like, have you guys ever done when you go to the dentist and they have to do the impressions? The impressions are awful for me. Absolutely awful. Okay, I'm getting off track. I can't. They make me, I literally throw up. So anyway, let me get back on track here. So I got some laughs there. I know. It's kind of funny. We all have our thing. So things, okay, so processes that you can do, or things that you can do Obviously, we're all here. We all know this. Exercise regularly. We know this. I'm going to tell you, my day-to-day go-to to deal with stress when I'm under stress is always working out. That is the thing that makes my day, that gets me going, that gets my energy, gets the blood flowing, my brain cells going. It's when I think I get all my best creative ideas. So exercising regularly. What I shared with you on Monday, for me normally, so there's exercise, and then there's also like changing your environment, changing your state. I'm really, really big about when you're under stress, when maybe you're working on a problem and you can't solve it, diving into deeper, like we said, we're powering through it. And I do this one right here. Why powering through it actually doesn't work, because you just get stuck on what's not working. And what I've discovered and what I'm going to share with you is when you change your state, meaning change your environment, get up, go walk, step away from what it is that you're looking at, and it will clear your head. Okay. This is a really, really key, and it's a super simple thing to do. So for me on Monday, I really wanted to go outside. I wanted to go for a hike. I wanted to go for a walk. That works. I love to be outside. Okay. Even when it's hot. And I couldn't do that on Monday. Like it literally was, obviously we couldn't. It was, the air was too dangerous. So what I did, you guys, I'm going to share, and this is something I never do. I'm not someone who takes naps. I'm not. It's just, I'm not structured for it. I don't take naps. I had to literally turn off everything. I turned off my computers. I turned off my phone. I turned off the TV. There was nothing on. And I went into the room and I went to bed. I literally went to bed in the middle of the day. It was something that I don't normally do. I don't take naps. So I don't know. Are you guys a napper? Like, who here is a napper? Corey says, okay, you need to have the back ends cut off. Oh, they did it for mine, so it doesn't cover my. Corey, oh my gosh, right? Well, the ones that Lucho has have these little things that are in the very back, and it totally makes me gag, right? So you have the same issues. Okay, so, but if you cut the one he has, that's what like holds it in, I guess. So you can't really cut it off. So I just don't use it. But anyway, I just don't use it. What can I say? I won't use it. It makes me gag. Good. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. That is very funny. Okay, so we're talking about what can you do? So especially for those of you in Southern California right now, unless your area, unless you don't have a lot of smoke, which I think most of it does, please don't go outside, right? But normally I would say change your state. Changing your state, get up. If you have, like, we have a home gym, so I can go into the gym, right? We have no shortage of equipment in our gym, no shortage of things to do in there. So again, if you have a home gym, maybe in the garage, whatever you have set up. Katie says, I love naps. See, my girlfriend loves naps as well. She takes a nap like every day. Okay. Katie loves naps. So again, if you are someone, again, taking a nap can change your state, right? Can change your environment. So that's what you need to do. Go do that. I'm just not a napper. And I'll share with you why I'm not a napper. For me, I can just go and go and go and go and go. And then I'm down like at night, right? Like that's why I don't have any problem sleeping. I will, even if I have only had like 4 hours of sleep the night before, I will still go all day long and not take a nap. When I take a nap, and this is just me, if I take a nap, even if I say it's going to be a 20-minute nap or 30-minute nap, even an hour, I literally have a really hard time coming out of it. I'm too groggy. It takes me too long to feel like I get my energy back. I don't know how to explain that, but that's for me. Other people can take a short nap and then they feel completely refreshed. I'm the complete opposite. I get like in a bog. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just takes me a while. So again, for you guys have to figure what that is. What I will share with you is the best thing, again, when you are stuck and the stress levels are really intense, let me tell you, that is the time to do a state change, right? Change your environment, even if it's 10 minutes, okay? Even if it's go out back and sit on the patio, whatever that might be, create a state change, right? The other thing that you can do is create a daily positivity practice. So if you have a morning ritual, so for me, my morning, Corey takes coffee naps. What do you mean coffee naps? Tell me what you mean by a coffee nap. That's great. Like, does that mean you're just taking a little break with a cup of coffee? Oh, I love the way you said that. And I'm like, I want to know more. Tell me more. Okay, what is a coffee nap? Okay, so maybe that is your positivity practice, right? What is that? What do you have, like any kind of a ritual or positivity, maybe a gratitude practice? Lucho and I almost every night are, or either every night or every morning, we, especially since March, have been sharing how grateful we are that we have a business structured the way that we do, that we've been doing this. We've been working from home since 2009, right? So we're incredibly grateful for that. We're grateful that we don't have young children right now in school, right? Dealing with the challenges that those of you who are parents are dealing with. So drink coffee and then nap after drinking it. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, Amanda too. So drink coffee and then nap after drinking it. Okay, that's really impressive. So it takes a while for the caffeine to kick in, so you wake up refreshed. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Well, Lucho says he can have a double or a quad espresso and go right to bed. Yeah, that's Mr. Argentina over there. Yeah, he can drink coffee. It doesn't matter. Not only coffee, he drinks espressos like at night before he goes to bed, and still sleeps like a rock. So, wow. Okay, that's really interesting, Corey. I might have to give that a shot. I could try that. So drink the coffee, go take a nap, and then when you wake up, refreshed. I learned something today. That is awesome. A coffee nap. Okay, let me wrap up here because we are coming up to the end. The other one is engaging in hobbies or pastimes or fun activities that make you feel good. So this includes anything from cooking and crafting. So I know many of you like to bake and cook. I'm surprised Michelle isn't here today. Michelle, one of our clients, she's an incredible cook, and one of her very favorite things to do is, she's got 3 kids. She loves to cook and make amazing recipes. I know Corey cooks with her kids as well, does like incredible. And your daughter, Corey, is baking now, which I saw. Incredibly beautiful baking projects. So again, these kind of things, these are about changing your state, right? Changing your state. And then my last one here, which is volunteer or help somebody else. Volunteering has been known for so long that just, again, it releases the feel-good hormones, the oxytocin and the endorphins, so that you aren't just helping others, you're actually also helping yourself. It feels incredibly good to help serve somebody else, right? It takes the pressure it takes the pressure off of you. Katie says she can too. Katie is another one. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, I can't do coffee at night. I can't do that, but you guys are hardcore. Okay. I love it. Our people. Okay. So here is my gift for you. Okay. As I said, I'm going to be sharing these. We're going to be having conversations this entire month, all about dealing stress, processes for dealing with stress. And so my gift for each of you, and I encourage you guys to share this forward, guys and gals, to share this forward. Let me turn this on. So I have my brand new ebook that I just released. It's called Unplug. It has 24 techniques to beat stress. In here, I'm actually going to show you guys really quick. In this ebook, which is the site here, I'm going to just do really quick here. Let me do this. Share screen. Okay. I'm just going to show you very, very quickly. So let's do that. There we go. 24 techniques to beat stress for a calmer, saner life. In here, I cover 3 powerful breathing techniques. So last Monday, if you go back to the Getting Down to Business, I covered one. Okay, I covered one of the techniques. So I'm going to go right here so you guys can see me. So last Monday's Getting Down to Business Live, I covered one breathing technique, which is really, really powerful. I encourage you guys to go back. In here, I'm covering 3 breathing techniques, 4 ways to heal your body, some mindset shifts to help you focus, and some stress prevention tips, kind of some of the things we talked about today. And when you download this, okay, it's not in the ebook, but there is a bonus. Okay, so I have a follow-up email sequence for you, and I have a bonus. I think it's an email 2 or 3. You guys have to keep an eye out for it. I actually have a really cool, there's a download link for a song, a very specific song that is scientifically proven to cut stress and reduce anxiety, along with a Spotify playlist. Okay. So Let me stop that. There we go. Awesome. Let me get back to my screen really quick. So I encourage you guys and gals. So let's see. I'm going to put it in the body here so you can actually just click on that link. There we go. So the link is in there, so you can grab that. You can please, share this forward with anybody who may need to use that. I encourage you guys. Again, it's just a simple, easy ebook to take you through those processes. All right. So I shared my journey with you. I shared, again, my unusual day on Monday. Thank you for being here on Thursday. I'm going to be having, by the way, really quick, just as a reminder, we have, if you go to the events tab on here, we have some upcoming events coming up in the group. So tomorrow, Friday, we are going to do our monthly virtual happy hour. Okay. And I think it is really important, you guys. I really encourage you to come join us. It is going to be a fun, relaxing way to end the week, to kick off the weekend. I encourage you to bring your drink of choice, right? So it can be alcoholic, non-alcoholic, I don't care. You can bring your family, welcome them to sit down with us. I like to prepare like a little appetizer tray. So we're actually, hold on. We are actually going to Costco in a little bit, and I'm going to be picking up some goodies. So I like to prepare. I'm going to do a fun little appetizer tray. I encourage you guys, set it up, like have some fun. Plan your time so that you take time off and away from business. And it's even more important right now. It's so important because we find that because we're limited on where we go and, air quality and what's going on, that we still take time to step away from working all the time. And this is just as important for me to say for myself than it is for me to say to you, because I literally, we're working even more because we used to be able to take time off to go do things whenever we wanted. And so it's different now, right? You guys get that? So we have community virtual happy hour tomorrow, Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here. It is actually, you need to go into the event and RSVP because it will be a Zoom call. It is not going to be recorded. So any extra goodie stuff that goes on in there is only for people who show up to the live virtual happy hour. Come be relaxed. I mean, if you want to put on like a silly hat or wear your flip-flops, like whatever it goes. Okay. I encourage you to bring, a light drink, whatever your favorite thing is. And so here's my last one, you guys. Next Thursday. So again, in the events tab. So next Thursday, I have now the third Thursday of every month is going to be our open Q&A call. And that is at the same time as this. So 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Next Thursday will be our open Q&A call. So I encourage you under the invite in the events section. You'll see you can RSVP, and in that where it says next Thursday, the monthly Q&A call. If you have specific questions for me about your business, I want you to write your questions in there, submit your questions in so that we can address it, right? And I'm going to be doing live Q&A. So it's your opportunity to come in and join us, ask questions. I'd love it if you ask me the question ahead of time, because I always like to I might do some extra research or come up with some valuable, add-ons to it. Either way, you can submit your question ahead of time or join me on their live. So those are what's coming up. Tomorrow, Friday, is a virtual happy hour. Next Thursday is our group monthly Q&A call. And let me go back really quick. I think I have a couple more, comments here I want to catch with you guys. Let's see here. You are so very welcome. I'm so thrilled to have you guys here today. I know it's a weird, I'm trying out this time to see how this goes. I do like that by doing something in the middle of the day, for me, I can have people on that are not normally on the evening calls. So those of you, I've run over time here. So again, I get kind of going. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Virtual happy hour, block it out, RSVP. You need to go into the events section and RSVP so you get the Zoom link. And I will see you guys tomorrow and next Thursday, our open Q&A call. So have a fantastic rest of the week. I will see most of you hopefully tomorrow. Lucho and I will be joining you from probably, I'm going to make it a fun, different location. I'm not going to be at my desk, okay? So have a fantastic one. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And go ahead and download your ebook. Grab that, share it forward. Talk to you later.